Hey everyone, and welcome back to Outta Here Baseball. In this video, we'll be filling out a lineup card for the players with the most Silver Slugger awards. The Silver Slugger award is given annually to the best offensive player at each position in both the National and American League, with pitchers receiving an award in the NL and designated hitters receiving one in the AL. It has been presented since 1980 by Hillerich and Bradsby, the manufacturer of Louisville Slugger bats, so all the players in this video are relatively recent. To make it into this lineup, a player simply needs to have the most Silver Sluggers at his position. So, let's get right into the list. At catcher with 10 wins is Mike Piazza. It should come as no surprise that the best offensive catcher in league history also has the most Silver Slugger awards at the position. Piazza's 10 wins came consecutively, beginning with his rookie season in 1993 and going all the way until 2002. Excluding the shortened 1994 season, his lowest home run total in that stretch was 32, and he also reached the 90 RBI mark in a season each year. Not only was Piazza an elite power hitter, but he had a lifetime .308 batting average and never struck out 100 times in a season. Our first baseman is Albert Pujols. 4 awards is the lowest total for any position in this lineup, and Todd Helton and Paul Goldschmidt also have 4 awards at first base. Pujols gets the nod here since he also won 2 Silver Sluggers at other positions in his younger years. Pujols is widely regarded as the best hitter of his generation, and for good reason. While with the Cardinals, he would consistently hit 40-plus doubles a season, hit 40 homers, score 100-plus runs, drive in well over 100, and walk more times than he struck out. He also did this recently, because Pujols is a class act. Second base is Ryne Sandberg. Sandberg was a consistent all-around force at second base for the Cubs, taking home 7 Silver Sluggers between 1984 and 1992. Among his more notable seasons is 1984, a year in which he won MVP with 200 hits, 19 home runs, and a league-leading 19 triples. His power would peak in 1990 when he hit 40 long balls, and Sandberg ultimately hit 282 homers in his career, to go along with 344 stolen bases and 9 Gold Glove awards. At third base, it's Wade Boggs. Boggs was a unique hitter, especially when compared to today's stars. He wasn't fast or powerful, but he got on base a lot and scored a ton of runs. His 8 Silver Sluggers came between 1983 and 1994, with his years in Boston in the 80s being his most memorable. In a 7-year span from 1983 to 1989, Boggs led the league in batting average 5 times, on-base percentage 6 times, and scored 100 runs and recorded 200 hits each year. And in case you were wondering about Miguel Cabrera, he won 4 Silver Sluggers at third base and 3 at first, for a respectable total of 7. But since his awards were split between the 2 positions, he doesn't have enough to grab either spot for this list. The shortstop for this team is Barry Larkin with 9 awards. Similar to Cabrera, Alex Rodriguez misses out here since he won 7 Silver Sluggers at shortstop and 3 at third, though his total of 10 is tied for the second most of all time. Larkin was a lifetime member of the Reds and was a consistent star performer. He had 20 home run power and got on base at a high rate, but I'll be honest, Larkin didn't have much competition at his position. The only other notable NL shortstop from his time was Ozzie Smith, who was more known for his defense. The AL, on the other hand, had Ripken, Trammell, Jeter, A-Rod, and Garcia Parra at various points in Larkin's career. Still, Larkin was a quality hitter and all-around player who is rightfully enshrined in Cooperstown. Moving into the outfield, and first is Barry Bonds. Silver Sluggers are awarded to outfielders irrespective of specific position, and this lineup will follow the same rule. Bonds has the most Silver Sluggers ever with 12, and I won't even get into his late career peak where he used PEDs. But prior to those years, Bonds was an on-base machine who could run and hit for immense power. In his MVP-winning first year in San Francisco, Bonds recorded 46 homers and 126 walks, leading to an OPS plus of 206, which translates to he was roughly 2 times as productive as a league average hitter. Next up in the outfield is Manny Ramirez. Ramirez's career has also been tainted by steroid use, but he won 9 total Silver Sluggers, with 8 of them coming in the outfield. In his prime, Ramirez would consistently hit 40-plus homers with an OPS of over 1,000. He finished in the top 10 in MVP voting 8 straight seasons from 1998 to 2005, with his best season coming in 1999. That year, he had 96 RBI before the All-Star break, before finishing with 165, the highest total since 1938. Ramirez's 555 career homers are also 15th most all-time. Our final outfield spot goes to Vladimir Guerrero. Tony Gwynn and Ken Griffey Jr. also had 7 Silver Sluggers in the outfield, but Vlad added an 8th to his collection as a DH. Guerrero had 12 seasons of at least 25 homers, topping off with 44 in 2000. He's commonly remembered for his ability to hit anything thrown at him, and his lifetime .318 batting average supports that. Guerrero also won an MVP award in 2004 with the Angels, hitting 39 homers and 39 doubles, while scoring a career-best 124 runs. The designated hitter is David Ortiz. Big Papi won 7 Silver Sluggers in his career, with 4 coming in his peak years in the mid-2000s. Ortiz hit 47 homers in 2005 to go along with 102 walks, and followed that up by hitting 54 with 119 walks the next season. He managed to stay in the Boston lineup for 14 seasons and ended his career on a high note, with a league-leading 48 doubles, 127 RBI, and a 6th-place MVP finish, as he collected his final Silver Slugger award. We finished with our pitcher, Mike Hampton. You'll typically see Hampton on lists of worst contracts in MLB history, and yeah, he really stunk on the mound with the Rockies. But aside from that 2-year stint in Denver, he was an above-average pitcher who won 5 straight Silver Sluggers from 1999 to 2003. And it was during that 2-year stint in the Rockies where he hit his best, launching 7 homers in 2001 with a .291 batting average. The next season, he would only hit 3 homers, but batted .344. For his career, Hampton hit 16 balls out of the park, and he even stole 3 bases. So that concludes our lineup card for the all-time Silver Slugger team. Who do you think will take one of these spots in the future? Leave your answer in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay notified on all the latest Outta Here baseball content. Thanks for watching.